What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Welcome guys and thank you for being here. I appreciate it very, very much. We got our best ever weekend league finish this weekend. Yes, I'm going to spoil it. I don't care because I'm really happy. We ended up winning 25 out of our 30 games this weekend and got Elite 2. Obviously the whole NepentheZ isn't going to play his games and plays his game meme is going to come back around. I genuinely didn't think I had it in me to play all the games this weekend. You know, like, I actually just thought I was going to be stumped for time. Everything was against me. And this, I wanted to finish all my games. This wasn't one of those ones where I was like, oh, I don't want to finish or anything. I just genuinely didn't think I had the time. So the way the weekend run, obviously on Friday, I moved my office upstairs or started moving things upstairs and only played one game. On Saturday, I played... What did I play up to? About 12 games I think I played up to, like, on Saturday. You know, I can't even remember what the record was. But I played up to 12 or 13 games completed. And I left myself with like 16 or 17 games for Sunday. And of course, I've still got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of videos to produce. A lot of the office still needs a bit of work. In fact, one of the comments was about the fact that it sounds a bit airy. And somebody said it sounds more corporate and not very warm. There is stuff coming over the next few days, so it is sadly going to take a few days before we get where we want to get to with this office and have the sound quality just much, much better, but it will get there. And so, yeah, I just didn't think I could play my games. And then knowing how I play when it gets towards late at night, I just start playing worse. I start playing worse FIFA, bad FIFA, lazy FIFA, like just playing tired. You know, if you've ever played a video game when you're playing tired, it's tough, right? You don't give it your all, you don't give it your best. And I knew Sunday when I started my games, I started streaming at 16 and 3. And I started my stream about 11 p.m. So I still had 11 games to play from 11 p.m. I started streaming from 16 and 3, and you'll see the games here. And we went to 17 and 3, 18 and 3, 19 and 3. And I thought to myself, hey, if I get to 20 and 3, I'll push for Elite 3, no problem at all. I ended up going from 19 and 3 to 19 and 5. I lost back-to-back games, one on penalties and one in like the 120th minute of extra time. Both games that I was leading, controlling, and absolutely could have won. And so that was quite frustrating in that regard, and we'll get to that in a second. But after that, I played one more game and got to 20 and 5. And I was happy to leave it there because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. My partner just messaged me saying my son's still awake. Can I have him? Because obviously she needs to sleep so she can get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to have the kids again and start doing the daily duties with the kids. And so from 2 o'clock till about 3:30, I had my son. So it got to 3:30. He finally got to sleep. I put him to bed, put him in his crib, and came back upstairs to my office and sat down and joined into Discord. And It's Haber had said to me, are you going to play your final games? And I was like, I can't be bothered. I'm just too tired. Gold 1 is fine. 20 and 5 is good for this weekend. He said, why not just play one and just play till you lose? You know, if you lose that first game, just call it a day there. No problem. At least you tried. But if you get that win, you know, then you only need to go 2 and 2 to get Elite 3. And if you just don't lose, happy days. So I thought, okay, let's play those games. So I played out. And I ended up just winning all 5. I actually got 2 rage quits or 3 rage quits out of the final games. And we ended up getting to 25 and 5. And I started playing at 3:30 and I finished all 5 games by like 4:15, 4:30. So it was good choice for me to play those games. And a good choice for Haber to kind of encourage me to play those games because we got 25. And although the way form works, losses will change your form and change your matchmaking. The time that I took the 2 losses that I took that I really should have won, it actually wouldn't have impacted matchmaking because my form at 19 and 3 is plus 16. At 19 and 4 is plus 15, and at 19 and 5 is also plus 14. So the scope of the players I'm going to play isn't different. So had I won those 2 games, I actually would have got Elite 1 this week. And that's really promising because I feel in myself now that I can do it. You know, obviously my team is exceptional now, and my team carried me a lot in some of these games. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is phenomenal. Makaleli in the squad, he was good. Pogba was very, very good as well. Bale is a game changer. I've been sitting here trying to contemplate, do I want Mbappe or do I want Bale in my squad to start? I want Bale because he's unreal. And the next upgrade that I have to do, to be fair, is I want to get rid of, obviously, Mendy. We're going to try Guilavogui as well. However, I think Pogba Makaleli is a really good dual CDM, especially with the powerhouse chem style that I've got on Pogba. But I really need to get rid of Sané. The reason why Bale does so well is because he cuts in. The cut-in cross is really overpowered. Obviously, the finesse shot is really overpowered. It would be great if he had a 4-star weak foot. However, on the left-hand side, Sané being left-footed with a 3-star weak foot just doesn't work. So I either need to get Mbappe in there on 7 chemistry and have that 5-star, 4-star option on that left-hand side from kickoff, or I need to get lucky enough to get a better winger that starts on the left-hand side that has a good right foot. For example, Eden Hazard. If I have Eden Hazard in this team, I kind of wish I did Player of the Month Hazard. I wouldn't have been able to get what I've got now, however, if I did Player of the Month Hazard. But yeah, if I could get a player like Eden Hazard on that left-hand side that can cut in with a right foot, I feel like I'm going to be near unstoppable until I match up against a genuine pro or top 100 player, because I'm playing some great FIFA. My backline is strong. My team is strong in general. I'm scoring some great goals. I'm figuring out a lot more good goal-scoring techniques and opportunities. And I'm just generally playing very, very good. So to get 25 and 5, guys, I was delighted. I was absolutely delighted. But let's get into some comments, dudes. Ollie C, and this got a lot of thumbs up. And this was tweeted to me many, many times and put in the comment section many, many times. And so I thank you guys so much for that. It says, starting a 4-5-1. Willavogri at CM, linking to Varane, Ferdinand and Makaleli. De Bruyne left cam, Sané left mid, Makaleli right cam, soft link to Bale at right mid, Bale linking to Juan Fran 2, and then Aubameyang obviously up front. So yeah, basically, I could start in 4-4-2 as well and it would also work, but 4-5-1 is a really, really easy formation to get everybody on 10 chem, no dramas at all. So that is fantastic. Thank you, Ollie, and all those that sent that. Road Hon said his pack luck stayed behind in his old office. Could you imagine? If I actually don't get any good pulls over the next couple of weeks, maybe it was that. However, Team of the Week is looking like it's going to be a good Team of the Week. A lot of strong players, specifically and hopefully Sergio Ramos. He got a goal and an assist in the win for Real Madrid. If I got a Sergio Ramos, I actually don't know how or what I would do with that, because Varane is unreal. Ferdinand is obviously unreal. Sergio Ramos, though, would also be unreal. And it would be a case of, do I then have Ferdinand and Makaleli as 2 options to put in for a big icon, you know, or do I keep Ferdinand? Would I, you know, if I got an untradeable or a red inform Ramos, what would I do with that? I'm now in a position where I've actually got insane defenders. I could obviously sell Varane and keep Ramos, but who knows? Anyway, I'm talking about players that haven't even been announced in a Team of the Week yet, let alone actually getting those players. Luke says, hey Nep, thanks for convincing me to do the Player of the Month for Aubameyang. One of the best cards I've ever used in FIFA. He's expensive, but he's a beast. He is a beast. He definitely has got the best goal scoring ratio I've had on this game. He outscores David Trezeguet by far. I know a lot of people, I think there was a comment about me saying, so Garrison says, a lot of the time, bro, you say that you won't do an SBC or a player because of various reasons, Makalele being an example. Then the next episode, you've done exactly what you said you wouldn't do, not firing shots, just find it funny. The reason why that kind of happens is because of you guys, because of the community we have, because of the way that we run this series. I might have an opinion on something, and you guys might change my opinion on that. You know, sometimes people say, hey, have you thought about this and that? And I'm being like, whoa, I didn't actually think about that. Let's look into and experience that. And also, this game changes so dramatically based on what comes out every day. You know, I actually probably wouldn't have done Makalele had Aubameyang not been affordable and very good. You know, if I'd have got that loan Aubameyang and he just wasn't really cutting it for me and I didn't like him, or if Aubameyang hadn't won Player of the Month, I wouldn't have dumped Trezeguet, so I wouldn't have got Makalele. So the way things change are dependent and based on how the game itself changes and what happens in those interactions with the game. And then also on top of that, compared to what you guys suggest to me, you know, some people said, you guys were desperate for me to get Player of the Month Eden Hazard, and I didn't. And I think it was the right decision, because I don't think I'd have been able to afford Makalele and or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He would have been a great card to have, but, you know, Sané was so good. But back when I didn't want Hazard, I wasn't playing the 4-2-3-1. I was playing the 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-1-3-2, or even the 4-4-2. And I didn't know that what I really was missing was a right-footed left winger. If I knew that and experienced that already, I would have probably gone and got Hazard, no question about it. But because I wasn't really interested in that, I didn't get it. And the only reason why I'm interested in it now is because when I look at the match stats, the like records and stuff of all the players, which we'll look at next episode, I'm going to show you guys my tactics, my custom tactics, my player instructions, and all the records of all the players next episode. I started looking at Aubameyang, and he scores a whole bunch. I looked at De Bruyne, and De Bruyne has insane goal and assist ratio to starts. Then I started looking at Bale, and Bale for a right cam has like 100 odd goals in 130 games and a whole bunch of assists, like 80 assists as well. You know, he scores ridiculous amounts of goals for me from cam. So I thought, oh, if Bale scores that many, I wonder how many Sané scores. And Sané just doesn't score or assist really a lot at all. So that made me think, okay, why? And it's because Bale can cut in on his left foot and score, and Sané can't cut in on a weaker right foot to score, you know? So that's why. But yeah, in terms of Aubameyang, I mean, he's a beast, man. I thought he was going to be far too expensive because he came out at like 700k, right? Because to buy the actual Aubameyang card was like 500k, and then the rest of it was like another couple 100k. He's dropped down now to 500,000 coins. You also get, you know, premium gold players pack, a 50k pack, a rare gold pack, and a mega pack. So you get some packs back. So you could probably do Aubameyang for like 350, 400,000 coins. If you've got the coins floating about and spare, I absolutely think it's worth it because he is just phenomenal. Very, very tall. Obviously exceptional pace, good agility and balance, incredible composure with the sniper chem style, which is why for me he scores so many goals, apart from penalties, because I'm terrible at penalties. He's just rapid, even though he has low long shots and low shot power respectively, you could just see the kind of goals that I score with him. Finesse shots from the top of the box for days. He has 4-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot. He is just as good as you're going to get for that kind of money. He really is. The upgrades on Aubameyang is going to be players like Ronaldo, players like R9, players like Eusebio or Johan Cruyff. Like, in terms of gold cards, like, you're not going to get better than him for that many coins. You're just not. That's my opinion anyway. Of course. Mr. Smith says, Nep, do you see yourself as a celebrity? No. It's weird. It's like the whole. By the way, learning from mistakes. Before I get into this, I won this game in the end, but I've scored a few goals like that and conceded a few goals like that before, and I didn't really do it much. Right, that guy just put a long ball into the edge of the box, won the header, looped over the keeper, and I've conceded like maybe 3 or 4 of those, and I never ever use them to my advantage. However, after conceding that again, I thought to myself, okay, going forwards, every time I get a chance in that area, I'm going to make sure that I also do the same thing. And I end up scoring a really important goal off of that exact style of free kick that helped me get to 25 wins. But do I see myself as a celebrity? No. Like, it's hard, right? Because I know I have more reach than a lot of celebrities, other than like top tier YouTubers and top tier actors and singers and stuff like that. If you go and get any random person that you think is a celebrity and look at their socials, I probably have more Twitter followers than them. I probably have more Instagram followers than them. I probably have more general social reach. In the new world, in the internet age, I probably would be considered a celebrity. But I'm just a FIFA YouTuber, man. I'm no one special. I don't put myself above anyone or anything. Like, I'm literally just a guy who is incredibly fortunate to be able to play FIFA and earn a living from it. And I don't even know what I wonder actually, by definition, what a celebrity is. A famous person, especially in entertainment or sport, or the state of being well known. I mean, by definition, yeah, I'm a celebrity. By the actual, by the dictionary, according to the dictionary, I guess I'm a celebrity. In terms of, I don't think I am. That's the bottom truth. What do you guys think? Do you guys consider me celebrity or nah? Let me know in the comment section below. Nezia Young says, Yo Nep, absolutely random, but have you watched Inglourious Bastards? I haven't. I'm very picky with how and why I watch things. I sometimes won't even watch something based on an actor or actress being in it just because I don't like them. Sometimes I'll just look at it and be like, oh, I just don't like them. I'm not even going to watch it. It's very weird. Like, sometimes I will just start a random TV show for no good reason, and it'll be amazing. And sometimes I'll look at a TV show, like, I can't remember what I didn't watch for the longest time. The Big Bang Theory, for example. I didn't watch The Big Bang Theory. I always saw it on Netflix. I always saw it on, like, TV and stuff, and I never used to watch it. And I would always just be like, this just looks terrible. It just doesn't look great. It doesn't look like my cup of tea at all or anything. And eventually I saw a full episode on just on TV randomly. I was just watched the full episode, and I was quite intrigued by it. So I went onto Netflix, started watching it from episode 1, then binge watched the whole thing, So I don't know, man. Like, there's some TV shows that people are like, oh, you have to watch this, like Ozark, for example. Everyone was just like, dude, you got to watch Ozark. It's brilliant. You'll love it. Good storylines, this and that, the other. And I was like, all right, I watched episode 1 of Ozark. I've never touched that again. I don't know what it is, dudes, but some TV shows for me just don't do it for me. So in the comment section, guys, put in the comment section your favorite TV show at the moment that is real-time and relevant running. Not something that finished like 3 years ago or 5 years ago or something like that. Just something that's on right now, that's constantly new episodes every week or new series just come out or something like that. And let me know what you love and why you love it, and I'll pick up something else. Owen Gavin says, should have waited for Vieira. Lots of comments like that regarding Makelele. What people, I think, don't understand is that I'm still going to get a Vieira or a Ballack when they come out. Makelele is just going to be the card that I use instead. So basically what I've done is I've swapped Trezeguet for Makelele. It's cost me about 300, well, I suppose with the packs, maybe about 200 to 250,000 coins to get a player that I wasn't using anymore and swap him for a player that I now have in my squad who is an upgrade to my squad. And then when a bigger icon comes out, whether it's Vieira, whether it's Hullet, whether it's, although I wouldn't use Hullet as CDM really, whether it's Ballack, whoever it may be, whichever CDM it may be, or centre mid or whatever, or whether it's Henry, I will then use Makelele because it will only be a couple 100,000 coins for me to get that next icon as well. So I essentially have a rotation of icons at my will for as many games as I want for 200,000 to 300,000 coins. And of course, when we get the new icon set, I can immediately complete it, immediately swap out, and get a whole bunch of awesome packs on, in the meantime. So I'm really, really happy with my Trezeguet to Makelele swap. Daniel says, hey Nep, I must admit I was one of those who voted for a regular Road to Glory, but you have made this series awesome. Was wondering what your plans for Black Friday are. You're going to open 100k packs with coins, etc. I feel like it's your best chance to pack something amazing. Otherwise, I feel like you are restricted to SBC players. Love it, Vids, bro, keep it up. I mean, I don't think it's my best chance to pack something amazing. I think we've done amazing already with the packs that we've got. My FUT Rivals rewards have just been insane throughout this year so far. Trezeguet, Suarez in form, Mbappe, Pogba, multitude of other players, What am I going to open packs with coins on Black Friday? If EA do something, if they give like half-price packs or 2-for-1s, so that you can store packs in there. If there's some good cards in packs during Black Friday, yeah, I'll open them. If not, absolutely not. It honestly, like, if EA release a whole bunch of great SBCs on Black Friday or through that Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend, then I'd rather do those. And with FUTmas coming up real soon, man, it's getting to December so much quicker than we could have anticipated. And obviously, it's just rolling around real quick. It's a case of I want to make sure I have the means to get any player during FUTmas. Not every player, because I don't think that would be reasonable, but any player. So if there's like, let's say last year they did Jordi Alba, did they not, FUTmas card? If they do a Jordi Alba FUTmas card again, I want him. If they do a Marcelo FUTmas card or an Alexandro FUTmas card, or maybe even a Nacho Monreal gets like an 85 rated FUTmas card, I want them. I want to make sure I have the means available to do any card that it comes out during the FUTmas and Black Friday promos. And opening packs with coins is not the way to get that done. And then last but not least, Patrick Lyon says, hey Nep, I was wondering if you have played the new season of FIFA Mobile and would like to upload some videos on that. Keep up the great work. Loving the first owner Road to Glory. Well, thank you for the kind words, dude. And yes, I have played the new season of FIFA Mobile a little bit. It's just too much of a time sink. One of the things that I did wrong last year was I just burnt myself out of everything. Playing games, making videos, uploading to YouTube, and by Christmas I crashed and it started having a negative impact on my life. This year, with the 30 games, that's much better. Obviously, with the lack of games that we need to play generally to get our rewards on FUT Rivals, it's much better. I can put far less time into this series and still get really, really good rewards from it, or really, really good return from it. And if I started playing and grinding, FIFA Mobile, it's so time heavy that to make the videos and to get all the daily objectives done and the weekly objectives done and get all the events and stuff done, you're looking at like another 2 to 4 hours a day of my life for you know, a FIFA mobile game that I know ultimately I won't stick with. So I'm not even going to bother with it or start with it. I'd rather put that time and energy into FIFA on the main channel, on the main account, on the second channel, on the second account, through streaming. I'd much rather just give more back to FIFA and get more back from FIFA with that time, or take that time out, and there you go. There's that goal that I scored, guys. As I said, whipped it into Aubameyang there, and he got the header looped over the keeper. Happy days. Or, you know, I want to take that 2 to 4 hours a day that I'd have to spend on FIFA Mobile to get those videos and go spend time with the family and the kids, go work out, you know, get myself in better physical condition for the new year. Like, that's what I want to do instead of spending another set amount of time per day on a video game. You know, I think we are in a good spot with both the channels and streaming right now, and so that's where we're at. So there you go, guys. We finished 25-5. 1 penalty loss, 1 loss in extra time, 4 of the 5 losses after leading. And so if I can really just, you know, now I've got Makalele, if we can go in and really turn around next week and turn those narrow losses and lazy losses into wins, 27-28 wins is not unreasonable. You know, obviously we've progressed massively this week, and I don't want to just get straight ahead of myself, but I'm playing good FIFA. I love this account. I'm feeling good, and I'm super happy with 25. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.